as we have heard, some of the worst Harvey damage is in the Meyerland area.
Indeed, and a large part of the Jewish community lives there and is dealing with flood damage in homes. And joining us now is Rabbi Oren Hayon of Congregation Emanu with how the synagogue is helping the community. What are the members of your congregation dealing with now after Harvey?
Well, as you know, the needs are enormous. The damage and the loss is heartbreaking. So people are dealing with all kinds of personal tragedies, the loss of homes and vehicles, pets, medication, valuables of all kinds. We're also dealing with the emotional and religious impact of the loss of all of these community institutions that have been so central to the Jewish community for so long.
And for folks who may not be as familiar, but along Braes Bayou, that really is the heart of the Jewish community.
That's right. That's right.
A rough idea of the number of synagogues that have been
Well, the count is still rising right now, but as you know, the epicenter of the flood was also the epicenter of the historic Jewish neighborhood. So all of that landscape is now recovering and starting to dry out. Synagogues, community centers, the Jewish Federation, the places that we take care of our older folks, the places that our kids go for recreation, all of those things will need to be reevaluated.
And you actually have done something kind of fun, at least to help out the kids who have been so badly impacted.
We have.
Tell us about that.
Right. Well, after the flood waters receded, we knew that we needed to do something right away to help. So we decided that we wanted to focus on the area in which we had particular expertise and the area in which people needed the most help. And as it turned out, that was helping families take care of their kids while they were doing the work of rebuilding and reestablishing their lives. So with about a day and a half's notice, we were able to put together a full-day day camp for the kids in our community whose families were impacted by the flood. We built the capacity out to take care of about 300 kids, 3 meals served a day with a full day of activities, arts and crafts, karate and yoga. Some visitors, educators from the museums around town gave the kids just a wonderful day to have some carefree fun and games and community while their parents did the hard and often heartbreaking work of rebuilding.
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but we're approaching the Jewish High Holy Days,
That's
correct?
Right.
So will you see an influx of people now coming to worship, and how are you going to deal with that?
Well, this is the time of the year that, even in the best of circumstances, people are doing the hard inner work of evaluating who they are, what they want to be, what they've done wrong in the year that's passed, and what they hope to achieve in the year ahead. And in our community here in Houston, this is the time especially that people are really looking for community, trying to rebuild and strengthen relationships with each other, with their neighbors, and with their synagogues and congregations. So yes, we expect that our services will be quite full as people come together to see one another and to think about what the year ahead will hold for them and for their community.
Yeah, nothing like a truly life-changing event
That's
to make
right.
you reflective
right.
about the year to come as well. Quickly, where can people go to get help from your organization, a website perhaps you would refer them to?
Yeah, so our congregation's website is emmanuelhouston.org, and when you're there you can take a look at the resources that we're collecting and distributing for flood relief. That will also direct you to some other community resources where you can get involved personally or make donations to help those who are in need.
All right, Rabbi Hayon, thank you so much for joining us from Congregation Emanu.
Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Thank you.